Hi, my name is Tanya and I'm a sewaholic. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you're new here on It's So Tanchi. I will start by saying I have reached nearly 1,000 subscribers, and I talked about it also in my video before. But I just wanted to say thank you so much, and if you aren't subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you could just pause this video for a second and press the subscribe button. It is so cool that nearly 1,000 people are following me on my sewing journey, and I would really appreciate if you would do so as well. Okay, on to this video. I thought I would share a Sunday sewing catch-up with you this week because I have been filming all kinds of different videos over the last few weeks. There was one tutorial, my very first tutorial. I will link it up here so you can go and watch and see how to copy a t-shirt pattern. Then I filmed what I made for my holidays in Portugal last week, and I think there was my June makes before. And as we are at the beginning of August right now, I thought about filming my July makes, but then I just wanted to catch up with you. I can share my July makes maybe next week or then the week after with you, but now I just wanted to catch up on what I have been doing and what I plan to do. It's also quite a nice roundup for me as well. So I will start by telling you what I have been doing and what is going on a bit in my life, and then I will share my plans for the upcoming week or weeks with you. So first, life update. There is not a lot to talk about, to be honest. We came back from our holidays, and now I'm back to work, and we have planned, or we have booked another holiday to Scotland, but only at the beginning of December, so that's a long way to go. And now I'm back to work, and I hope I can fit in another trip somewhere. I would really like to go to see I think it is the Knitting and Stitching show in London in October, but honestly I would have to find someone that wants to go with me. I'm not the most confident traveler by myself, so it would be really great if I would just have someone with me. And I already asked my mom, but she is on quite a lot of trips around this time, and she said it's just a bit too much for her, and there are not a lot of people in my life that share this, in my real life, that share this like creative passion for all things like stitch related and fabrics and that kind of stuff. And I don't want to drag someone with me who doesn't want to be there. And yeah, I mean, we would have to fly there, and it's quite a big journey, or I mean, for the purpose of going to the show for one day. But it would be so cool to buy some fabrics from all the shops that I like, that I can't really buy from because the shipping and the customs are so expensive to Austria, to get the fabric to Austria. So it would be really cool, but let's see. If it doesn't happen, I will definitely plan a trip at the beginning of next year, or I think the Knitting and Stitching show is also in spring, if I remember correctly, and that's when I would probably go then. So I could also save a bit of money to buy a lot of fabric. Yeah, but otherwise I'm back to work. It's a bit quieter at the moment. I am a freelancer in content marketing and writing, and it's a bit quieter now because everyone is on holiday, and I really enjoy some time for sewing and also for reading. I love reading, I love books, I have always loved books, and yeah, I just have a bit more time for that. And I got myself a very cool reading chair from IKEA. But yeah, I would really like to fit in some more sewing, but to be honest, at the moment, I'm quite uninspired by my fabric stash. I don't have a big stash, and I would like to build a bit of a stash, but it's just super hard for me, probably because of my location, because all the cool fabric shops are in the US or in Canada or in the UK, and it is super expensive to get the fabrics to where I am. And here there are fabric shops, and there are also online fabric stores, but some of them don't really have the types of fabrics I like, the styles, and some of them are just super expensive, and that's not in my budget at the moment. But it's okay. I think it's also due to the weather. We do really have autumn weather here in Austria at the moment. It is August, but it is not at all summer, and so I feel like sewing for autumn, but I still have summer fabric in my stash, and I think that's confusing me a bit with my sojo. But there have been a few pieces or actually 2 pieces I made this week, and I am super happy with both of them. So I will get the first one. Wait a second. So the first garment I made is this dress, and it is the Blossom dress by Fiber Mood from their summer special edition, I think it is. The cover looks like this. I bought it in German because I got it at my local store, and I fell in love with quite a few of the dresses in there, and so I thought I will just go for this beautiful double gauze fabric in one of my favorite colors. And I got this from Rainbowfabrics, and I had 2 meters. The pattern asks for 2.5, but I just cut the sleeves against the grain. I think it is against the grain. Yeah, but I did that with double gauze quite a few times before, and I knew that it will work and that it doesn't show on the garment. So I made this, and it is probably my favorite thing I have made. I don't know this year, but in the last few months, I would say. It is just, I love to wear double gauze. It is so cozy, but I think this just looks also very like boho-esque, and sometimes that's a look I really enjoy. I love everything that is loose around my tummy, and it just looks super cute. I will insert a picture. I went to a small music festival with my sister and a friend of hers on Sunday, and it was a bit rainy, so I wore this with my Doc Martens boots and a black leather bag and my green earrings from bags from What Bag Sews brand Chas & Wow, and I felt super great, and I wore it twice after this. So I wore this dress 3 times in 1 week, which is an absolute win. And yeah, I can't really say what it is about this dress, but I feel so good in it. And that was one thing, and I made this size XS. I knew it is quite oversized and loose fitting, so that was perfect. And yeah, this is my Blossom dress. And when I've already told you about this magazine, sorry for the rustling, I put the pattern in here of the Blossom dress, but I will quickly show you which 2 dresses I also liked very much in this magazine. And let me see, yeah. The second one, and I especially love these images, is the Nika dress, I think it is called. And It has this very cool detail here where it is the side seams of the bodice just overlap, and I love the styling of this version. The cowboy boots with the baseball cap, and I would totally wear that, and I really have to get my hands on some cowboy boots this season. I couldn't really find a pair that I liked last year, but now I really have to look for cowboy boots. But I really love this dress. And then there was a very summery version, or a very summery dress, which is the coral, which would be the perfect beach dress for me. But honestly, I'm not going to the beach soon, so I will probably not make it, but maybe next summer. I think it's very cool. Also the styling on here, I really do like it. I have to say, Fibermood is probably one of my favorite pattern companies, just because the style fits my style very well. It is very feminine and sometimes a bit romantic, but there's not too much detail in terms of, I love embroidery, for example, on other people, but when I wear it, I just feel like I am wearing a costume or something. I love quite straight lines with interesting details. It's a bit hard to describe, but I think Fibermood for me is the perfect combination of feminine but also cool, and they do very great styling. So yeah, I love the magazines. You get quite a lot of patterns in one magazine. There is even a swimsuit in it, as you can see here. And there are also quite a few cool accessories this time. For example, this like bum bag, I think. And then they have a like little cross body bag for your phone. And there is also a baseball cap in here, if I remember correctly. Let me see. Yeah, here. And that one is also quite cool. So yeah, I love Fibermood. And the instructions in the magazines are sparse, but you can make yourself an account on a Fibermood website, and then you can log in and download the more detailed instructions, and these are always very good in my opinion. I really love working with those. So that's the first piece I made and the magazine that I bought, and let me get the second piece. So the second piece is a garment for my partner, and it is a pair of shorts. He saw my double gauze set that I made from a pink fabric. It is also in my holiday wardrobe, and he wanted to have something similar, and I made him this shirt from double gauze. He picked the double gauze and the buttons by himself, and I made this for the holidays for him. It is a Burda pattern, and I will link down below which number it is. And then he asked for a pair of shorts, and I had some leftover fabric, and I made these for him. And I just took the men's Hudson Pants by True Bias, I think, and it's a stretch pattern, but I just cut off the legs, and then I made the legs a bit wider, because the True Bias pattern or the Hudson Pants, they're quite like tapered, they go in towards the bottom, and I just made the legs a bit wider here so that it is a shorts fit. And honestly, I think they turned out quite well, and he really likes it. He already wore the set in the evening yesterday, and now we have like matching double gauze sets, even if it's not the same color. But yeah, that was my second make-off this week, and now I will share my plans with you. So I have quite a lot of ideas for next week, and I'm sure that I won't get to do any or all of them. But what I am planning on doing is going to my local fabric store tomorrow and just get some very basic black cotton jersey, because I just got the free pattern by Lydia Naomi, I think she's called, which is the Angie tank, and I will insert a stock photo, but I just sticked the A4 sheets together yesterday, and it is a very cool like one shoulder top with split straps, and I saw so many cool versions on Instagram, and this is a kind of top that I wear quite often, so I thought, why not get it if it is a free pattern, which I think is amazing. And yeah, I printed out this one, and I just, at first I wanted to make the top with some leftover fabric from this cotton jersey, which I think would have been quite cool, but I just don't have enough. So I would either need to get like a white cotton jersey to line this one, because you need this piece 4 times. And I could probably get it out of this one 2 times, but 1 time across the grain, and I don't think this is the best idea. So I will just get a very plain black cotton jersey, because I think this will be a bit of a basic in my wardrobe. I can wear it into autumn with like a knitted cardigan on top, and yeah, that's what I want to definitely do, and I'm pretty sure that I will get that one done. And then I have quite a few ideas. One idea is using this, I think it is a viscose poly mix ripped jersey, also from one of my local fabric stores, and yeah, it is the same color as the dress, the blossom dress I showed you before, and I love this color. And I'm currently wearing a Kielo Wrap Dress by Named Clothing. I will quickly stand up so you can see it a bit better, I hope. It is this like very cool construction where you have these bat wings, and then you just wrap it around yourself, and it is a very, very cool dress. This one is made from a pink cotton jersey from Stoffe.de, and I would like to use this fabric for another version. So this one has long sleeves, and I'm planning on doing the long sleeved version also with this one, but I just don't know if I'm ready. I mean, I'm wearing this right now, but I'm just not sure if I'm ready to go full on autumn sewing yet. And this would definitely be kind of an autumn make, because I can also wear it with tights and boots, and it is long sleeved. So if we are getting some hot days, I wouldn't be able to wear it. But I love the Kielo Wrap Dress. So yeah, that's one option. Then the second option is with this very cool fabric. These are all from my stash, by the way. This very cool Toile de Chuy print, which is a pure cotton, and it is a very cool lilac color, and it has these English countryside scenes on it, and horses. There are horses here. Here is a horse. And I would like to make the Gilbert Shirt out of this one. It's by Helen's Closet, and this would be more of a summer make. I would definitely be able to wear it now with shorts, but also with long trousers or jeans when we get into autumn. So I think this would probably be a more sensible make. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not sure what I want to make right now. And then the third option would be making another blossom dress out of this, I think it is not directional, out of this viscose fabric from Rainbowfabrics. which is again green. So I would have 2 green blossom dresses, but this one is a print and it's a different green. I think it would be gorgeous, but the problem is I have 3 meters of this, and I know I need 2.5 meters for the blossom dress, and then there is a 0.5 meter left over. And what will I do with 0.5 meter of viscose fabric? I mean, maybe I could get out a camisole top or a pair of saguaro shorts. Yeah, maybe that's not a bad idea, just like keeping it in my stash, and if I want to have another pair of saguaro trousers or shorts next summer, I could just take it and make a pair out of this. Yeah, but I think the dress would be super pretty in this, and also quite a boho look, and I could really see myself wearing this with brown cowboy boots and maybe a brown hat or something, for now in August, but then going into autumn. But yeah, these are my plans. I will definitely make the Angie tank, but for these 3 fabrics, please let me know what you think. What would you like to see? Which of the fabrics do you like the most? And what do you think I should make? It really helps, honestly, if you give me your opinions and your tips. And it is so nice to have some sewing friends who share what they think. And oh, I completely forgot telling you one thing that I wanted to share with you, because it's my mom's birthday today, and we were shopping for fabrics like 2 months ago or so in Germany, and we saw a very beautiful silk fabric. And my mom and I, we love horses and horse riding, and we saw this fabric and we fell in love with it. And it's just a small scrap, but you will be able to see it. It's like a houndstooth print, I think it's called, with these beautiful horses on it, and it's very soft and drapey and lightweight, and it is 100% silk. So she was debating on getting the fabric. It cost 50 euros per meter, which is really a lot in my opinion, and she thought so as well, and we were not quite sure what to do with it, and in the end she didn't go for it. And then a few weeks later she told me, oh, she really should have gotten the fabric, because I could have made her a Anthea Blouse out of the fabric, and you only need 1 meter for that one, or the way I cut it, I only need 1 meter. So yeah, she was a bit disappointed that she didn't get the fabric. And then I just thought, why not contact the fabric shop? They don't have an online store, but I just wrote an email to them, asked them if the fabric is still in the store and if they could send me 1 meter. And the customer service was great. I got the fabric like 3 days later, I think, and I made her the Anthea Blouse out of it. And I did French seams. I was so careful because the fabric is so precious, and it was quite hard to sew because it is so light. But I think it turned out very great, and unfortunately I have already made a little present out of it, and it is already packaged up. But I made some pictures, I put it on a hanger and made some pictures, and I will insert them here now so you can see it. And I will also ask her after if I can take some pictures of her in the blouse, and then I will share them probably next week. Yeah, but I'm really, really looking forward to giving it to her, and I hope she's a bit surprised. That's my favorite thing about birthdays, giving presents and also receiving presents. Yeah, and then there is one thing I probably will also do next week, which is also for my mom. And when we were on set fabric shopping trip, she chose this lace fabric and a matching cotton wool as a lining, And then we had the problem of the, oh, I just peeked myself. We had the problem of the waistband. So she got this elastic. She got this elastic from Etsy, and the color match is not perfect, but it's also not bad. I will take this to her place today and ask her if she is happy with it or not, and then we decide how to proceed and if I will attach the waistband or if we will find another solution, but that's also on my list for next week probably. And I think that's it. I have the feeling I rambled quite a lot and I told you many different things and I was all over the place, but I'm sorry for that. I just haven't done a Sunday sewing catch up in so long, but it is always so lovely to catch up with you guys and to get your comments and see what you got up to also and what you think I should make next. So I hope you had a lovely weekend full of sewing, and I hope you have a very great start to the new week tomorrow, and I wish you all the best. Take care, guys. Bye.